So, I'll give you the top three in the short time we've got here. Number two, everybody wants to be important. Everybody likes to think of themselves as an important person, which creates this expectation that they're going to be treated as if they're an important person. If there's just one word I see on those blank pages, it's that word right there. It speaks to this idea, because who gets treated with respect? Only important people do. Who gets treated with the most respect? Very important people. Everywhere I go and I step into rooms like this, I'm in a room full of people just like me. People that recognize as a child of God, I've got value, dignity, and worth, which creates this expectation. I'm treated. You look around the room, take a look at people on the left side, take a look at people on the right side, and you're looking at people just like you. People that got this expectation that they're going to be, nobody's more shocked that Polansky has made a 25-year career of lecturing to police officers. I'm not a cop, never been a cop, never wanted to be a cop. Spent most of my life doing everything I can to avoid the criminal justice system. But every time I step into a room of law enforcement officers, I'm in a room full of people just like me. People that know, man, life's short. You're gonna die. And the most important thing we can do in our short lives is make important differences in other people's lives. The legacy you leave behind and who you are, what you said, and what you accumulated. The legacy you're gonna leave behind is what you said. Great deal of that. But this is universal. There's not a culture since the beginning of this civilization that doesn't recognize, you know how you want to get treated. Treat people like that, or take my advice and treat people better than you expect, because you may be one of those folks with low expectations. Principle number two goes on something like this. But none of us are perfect. All of us occasionally drop the ball and look and say and do something stupid. And it's in that moment that we recognize principle number two. No one wants to look stupid, but almost all of us have somebody in our life that appears to be their life goal to point out how stupid we are, right? Got anybody in your life like that? One person in my life that her whole life, few things, my young daughter Kendall, few things in life delighted her more than pointing out how stupid her parents are. And I've been indulging her daily for 30 years. Proven I'm the stupidest one in the room. Now, I know and understand something about my young daughter Kendall. Kendall is one of those people who absolutely positively has to be the smartest person in any room she steps into. You know anybody like that? Kendall's pretty bright. She figured out years ago. She doesn't have to step into any room and prove that she's the smartest one in there. All she's got to do is step into that room and prove that everybody else in there is a big stupid idiot. She wins by default. So I had to remind my young daughter what her older sister seems to know intuitively. Point out how stupid people are is just about the stupidest thing you can do, because every stupid person has some sort of rationalization why you're the stupid person. Not my fault, I'm not responsible, I'm not accountable, you should have warned me, I wasn't trained. I really hates being called stupid. Stupid people. Do a quick topic. Years ago, they did a study of folks like you and me, and they asked them this simple question. What are you afraid of? I ain't fear of height, isn't fear of death, isn't fear of failure, isn't fear of flying snakes, spiders. Go to the top of the class, be my favorite student. What's the number one answer to that question? Damn, man. I just remember, what's your name?
Arlo.
Arlo. When I was a university professor, I used to carry a golden trophy around that was engraved for people that participated, give me the answer that I'm looking for. And I just remember that I happened to have brought here you go. I appreciate it. Hey, I'll take that back.
Stand up and show us.
My daughters. I gave you that trophy because you gave me the answer I wanted, but unfortunately, Arlo, you're wrong. I am a professional speaker, and I've taught at Tarrant County Junior College classes on public speaking, and I know for a fact that people like you and me, Arlen, are not afraid to step up and speak in public, but when people say they're afraid to actually admit the true number one fear, the true number one fear in public speaking, what are they really afraid of?
Failure.
That's what's operating there.
Mine will be big.
Now, I want to do a lot more work, but I'm going to pause right here, right now, because I want to make a point about this